And welcome back, everyone. I'm Josh, and this is Connor. Connor?
Hello.
Hey, you're here!
I thought I said hello, my bad.
And, I'm watching Connor play Higurashi When They Cry. I saw a couple episodes of this anime, like, years ago. I guess it was originally a visual novel, and now they're making... Has it been fully released yet, the remake of the anime?
It just finished like a couple months ago.
Nice. I'm gonna go watch that once we're done with this.
I need to go watch the original.
It's well, I haven't finished it, but I've seen a couple of endings.
Well, without further ado...
Let's get it.
Kent, would you like to be the main reader today, Josh?
Sure. Alright. No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off in the distance.
Hey, Kate-kun. Tomorrow, do you have any plans or anything? Or anything?
Huh? It was such a direct question from Rena, I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I misunderstood, and turned red as well.
No, I didn't mean it like that. You see?
So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun when Rena's in a panic, I went along with it a little. Oh really? So it wasn't meant that way.
Huh?
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection.
Hey, Kate-kun, why are you so disappointed? Why? Why? Me-chan!
Unable to hold it in any longer, Mion slapped me on the back. I see, this old geezer never knew you could push her buttons like that.
I saw that coming. Mi-chan is actually Waluigi confirmed. Huh? What? What is it?
Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well. Feeling just a bit guilty, I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding. Sorry, it was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one.
Thank you. Huh? A joke? Since when? Huh? About halfway through? Wait a minute. Halfway. Okay, Chan, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start.
Ooh. Huh? That means...
It was only... Oh, shit.
It was only a momentary lapse, but there is no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her. Well, you see... Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position.
Whoa.
Ooh, swapping positions, eh? After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. Tee hee. Woohoo. So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena?
Huh? Oh, what were we talking about?
It had been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me.
It's just, Kei-chan, you probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself yet, can you?
That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times, like we're playing Pin the Tail and Donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here.
Okay.
Donkey! Yeah, I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school.
Yes. So you see, tomorrow we were thinking that Michan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around.
That would be a godsend. Frankly, I was happy about the offer. You'll come, of course, right? If I'm free. You're being invited by a girl you know. If I'm free. You're probably free anyways. Wait, it's hard to tell who's speaking now. If I'm free. I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so up front.
Scamp. Hey, Chikun. You're not free, perhaps. Perhaps?
While Mion and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me, I apologize. I'm free. Free falling.
Free!
The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, all rockstar. No.
Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there?
There's the face.
It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. It made her face look like she'd eaten a sour warhead. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind. Cold. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should be just the 2 of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind.
Well, if Keiichi-kun is okay with that, then...
I'm the one who came up with the idea. Oh, I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keichin Mebara.
I think that was...
Yeah,
It'd be great if the 2 of us could go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena? If we're bringing a basket, I'll make all the food. Maybe. So we know which one's her because she's always repeating herself.
You got me so confused. Last episode I was voicing Rena. Don't you ignore me. Wait. Wait, who am I voicing?
Read.
Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll tell everyone that you 2 disappeared into the hotel district together. Ooh.
Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow's going to be so fun. Later, Keiichi-kun, me-chan, bye!
Sayonara. Rena bounded off like she was walking to the moon.
Yari daze.
After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion sprawled out on the ground. There was a welt on her face. Are you alright? There was over 2 meters between you guys.
Since you came, they become sharper.
This old geezer's body can't. Oh, that's you.
This old geezer's body can't handle it.
Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Or else this will end up being me on slapstick comedy hour.
A knee slamper.
If that happened, the results might be fatal.
Oh.
Don't feel bad, Mion. You're probably the one who can dodge her jabs.
It felt like it was her knee, though.
Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport. You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch.
Hey, Kei-chan, you should. This old geezer will root for you.
Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Da, 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 da. Oh shoot, I forgot to start the timer.
You have received new tips. We're a mixed grade. We don't.
I'll start at 25 minutes, I guess. Oh, you got tips.
View tips. What?
Mixed grade.
What is this?
So, Rena, we're the same age? This is
Yes.
like a side story or something?
Think. That's right. We're the same zodiac animal too.
Rar XD. Hey, no, it would be weird if we were the same age, but not the same zodiac animal.
That's not true. If your birthday isn't the same, then you can have different animals even if you're the same age.
Huh? Huh? Oh, I see. Mion, you're pretty smart.
What month were you born, by the way, Keiichi-kun? I'm July.
Hi, July. I'm Keiichi-kun. Rena
God.
smirked and puffed up with pride. Hey now, what's the meaning of this? She's not planning to be all high and mighty if her birthday is a wee bit sooner than mine, is she?
Hey. Don't even. It's impossible to challenge me by birthday. I wouldn't even mind if you bet $1 per month.
Huh? Huh? Why? Why? Oh, that was her. Rena panicked
Rena
at suddenly being challenged by to a wager. Given how panicked she is, I'm certain she doesn't have much allowance left this month. It's just, sending her into a panic about something as simple as a birthday is so fun, I can't help myself.
So that means you were born in April, Kei-chan.
Right on! Too bad, Rena. I'm already far older than Rena.
Oh, I see. Then you're the same age as Nichan. Well, it's just a few months. That gap will open up again soon enough.
Mion snickered through her nose. Hey now, that's not something to get all high and mighty about. As if I'm one to talk. Now that you mention it, you're in a higher grade, right, Mion?
If you're an underclassman, then I can be an underclassman from now on. Mi-chan. You're not making any sense to me. Just by seeing Rena's blushing face, you could tell she knew exactly what she had meant by it, though.
Then Satoko and Rika-chan are underclassmen. Their grade is so different, they should be in a different school, shouldn't they?
Hey, Kate-kun, your tastes are a bit too young, I think. I think.
You're not making any sense yourself, Rena. I'll just grab onto her head and scruff it up a bit. She's got a dirty mind. How?
Oh! Stop it!
I wondered about it before, yeah. I was wondering why this school has different school years all mixed up.
There aren't enough classrooms. Can't help it. This building is being rented from the forestry services after all.
When she says it like that, it makes sense. Though our school was strange for a while now. It's about to get bulldozed. The schoolyard is gravel. The schoolyard is gravel. There are rooms that aren't for classes, and there's some strange sort of construction machinery parked here. Why is it being borrowed? What happened to the real school?
There was one here forever from before the war. It got dilapidated. They closed it down.
It was
It probably was.
It was probably a grand old schoolhouse.
Well, because of that, the students would have to attend the school in the city. That's pretty far through. That's pretty far, though, you know? Which school would that be? Did you know there's a school if you pass by the Okinamiya train station, turn out the hospital, and head towards the pediatrics department? What? What? So far!
I couldn't tell that was where that was by the location, but I understood it was pretty far from Rena's reaction.
Well, that's why. The guys that didn't want to communicate Okinomiya rented out the building from the forestry services and are attending this pseudo schoolhouse here. About half the children in Hinamizawa go here. There are quite a lot of kids that come here on the bike. Well, since they're attending this really messed up school, it might be pretty hard for them to get into higher education.
But didn't we already talk about that?
Yeah, that's not true, Mi-chan.
I thought
I'm already
anyone
past
could go to
now.
university.
If you study properly, you can go anywhere you want. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I totally agree with Rena on this one. Yes, that's right. That's right. Let's try our best. All of you, try your best. This old man will be rooting for you. Not just us, you too. You should be preparing for exams, shouldn't you? Your future is bleak with grades like this. Fine, just fine. If I get stuck, then I'll just mooch off K-chan as he works forever. Damn. What do you mean by work forever? What do you mean?
No retirement for you.
No. Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
You're too loud.
You're too loud. Be quiet, during self-study.
Oh, study. Oh, this is a mess.
Yeah, the teacher yelled out at all three of us. It was completely our fault. We gotta just settle now who's got whose voices. I want Satoko, cause she's evil.
Okay. I'll keep doing Rena.
Alright. I'll do Mion.
Okay, and then I'll just do the main dialogue until we get other characters.
Alright.
Oh, forgot about blue hair. I forgot her name already. Oh my gosh.
Rika?
Yeah. We'll get there when we get there. Satoko saw it entorted haughtily. I stuck out my tongue at her in response. It is just as Mian says. The school has nothing to do with higher education. But it makes up for that by having lots of valuable things other than schools don't.
What? So the school doesn't focus on schooling?
Oh,
What?
okay. I don't know. Alright, so now we're on this one?
Yeah. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's only June, but it's already so hot. I could hear the Higurashi outside chirping. Mimi! And at night there are mosquitoes. It might as well be summer already. My only salvation was that mornings were still cool.
Summer, Summer, I do declare.
Atsuko was flapping her skirt. What?
Languidly.
What?
It's okay.
What are these words?
Whoever did the translation for this did a fantastic job. Because, like, they're using, like, a very verbose language.
Yeah, like I made all A's in English, but I don't know this. That's pretty unladylike there. Even if she was a little brat, she was still a girl.
Keiichi does seem quite cool with just a single button-up shirt. I'm so jealous.
How I see things, the skirt you're wearing looks like it would be much cooler. A girl like you just wouldn't understand wearing jeans during this season and how steamy the crotch gets.
Facts.
It gets steamy, how? This girl has gone imagining something indecent. Rena's summer clothes have a nice, refreshing color. I feel cooler just by looking at them. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. They really do feel pretty cool.
I do wish my summer clothes were as breezy as Rena's.
But Satoko-chan, your summer clothes are also Caillou, being in one piece and all. I'd like to wear your summer clothes.
This is actually quite stuffy, you know. I do believe what you're wearing would feel much cooler.
But it would be so much more fun with cute clothes. How? I had a feeling that Rena and Satoko base values were fundamentally indifferent. Speaking of which, our school doesn't have a uniform. Yeah, it doesn't. As long as they're proper, then regular clothes are fine. There are quite a few students in regular clothes. There were a few wearing uniforms, but they were all the same design and rather plain. What's the uniform they're all wearing?
Sailor
They're all the
suits.
same.
That's the city school's uniform. It's not like there's a rule, but they're all wearing them. Speaking of which, everybody in our group is wearing a different uniform, aren't we? Did you go out of your way to get them from somewhere?
Why, yes. Me and Son supplied them. Mi-chan's relatives run a second-hand clothing store. They can get school clothes from all over the country for cheap, they say.
So you asked those relatives to get a bunch of unique school uniforms then?
That Mian, she probably loves using her friends as dress-up dolls. That must be a strange second-hand clothing store. I get that it's a second-hand clothing store, but stocking clothes from schools all over the country? That's pretty strange for a second-hand clothing store. What's the point in stocking up clothes from faraway schools they don't know nothing about? Yeah, I think so too. They also have used school swimsuits and PE uniforms. I don't like the idea of having used ones.
Doesn't sound like that shop makes much money.
They probably have me on pitch and help so they can help make a bit more. But Mion says it'll be a big hit and become a great store, which is such conviction. A second-hand clothing store that stocks school uniforms will be a big hit. I don't get it. Okay, yeah, there's like a little side story.
Huh.
Continue.
Yipper.
I took it a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. Today was the day Rena and Mian were gonna show me around Hinamizawa. Rena and Mian were already waiting at the meeting place.
Kei-chan, you're late.
Sorry, the show I was watching last night was really interesting. Blame that.
Oh, so that's your excuse for being late and keeping two girls waiting.
Mi-chan, you just got here yourself. Last night's episode of A Day in the Life of was interesting, wasn't it? I think the star is her, right?
It's so confusing.
She was just as guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. Why are you holding it up like that? What is that? Mian answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Rena really did make a picnic.
Kei-chan, after you left... Oh, wait. Rena pulled out all the stops. Yeah, that was me. God, this is confusing. It's not like I forced her to do it.
It was nothing, so don't worry about it, okay? She's been like this since last night, you know. Can you take responsibility for this? Alright. I am a man after all. I'll take responsibility. Huh? Responsibility? For what? For what? As we both turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except this was Rena we're talking about here. About 2 kilos, I guess.
When Rena was picking it up, I could see she was struggling a bit. I say 5.
You're exaggerating. Keiichi-kun is a boy, after all. I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot, okay? Haha, let's get going. Heave, ho! Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunchboxes. Correction, I say 5 kilos too.
I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten. Oh, wait. I won't forgive you if you make Rena sad. Got it?
The only thing I could do at that moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier.
Come on, you're the anime protagonist. You can eat indefinitely, right?
Having finished with the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk, bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. There were the boonies, after all. Those lovely desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. It really was a nice place, peaceful and quiet. For now.
Wow, they really got the slang and everything in the translation.
Yeah. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around. Ah, good day. Good day. Oh, you would be my Barakun, I believe. My 2 companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. All of the passerbys even knew my name. When did I become this famous? We passed 3 people, and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid.
It's a bit sad to say. Everybody knows everyone since there are so few people here in Hinamizawa.
So that means when an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume it's that my Bara fella who just moved here.
Yeah, that's how it works out.
It was a process of elimination you could only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective.
It's super effective.
From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the store, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as a lech by the next day. Hinamizawa is not to be trifled with. That's not the end of this nightmare. Of course I know them. The first person we met was an old man Takazo from the Makino bike shop. His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute.
Next, we meet the grocer's second son, Daisuke-kun. His hobby is sharpshooting, and he hopes to be an ace sniper in the future. And the person we just met was Mio-san, the nurse from the clinic. Her hobbies are birdwatching and photography.
You know the names of everyone we pass by, and even their profiles? Seeing my surprise, Mia and Rena exchanged looks and burst into laughter.
Well, yeah, I'm part of the CIA. I've hacked into NSA's files. We're not like the city where people hardly know their neighbors.
Then let's try it out. You there, who am I? You're Keiichi Maibara. You say some mean things, but you're actually a kind, shy person.
It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here. Your hobby is taking afternoon naps. Lately, you switched over to wearing boxers. Oh.
What?
Didn't you?
That's enough, boxers? Enough of that. Apparently, there is absolutely nothing you could keep hidden here.
It's true.
Hinamizawa
The NSA
was
has
not
it
a
all.
place to be. Right.
Your private information is not private.
This feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around. That's right.
We're parading around like this after all. Don't you all think so too? That Kei-chan is fitting right in here in Hinamizawa.
Population in Hinamizawa is shrinking, so the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of, "You're kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who just moved into the city like this before? Thinking about that made me believe what they said wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Of course, we were called out here again to the same way. Oh my, good day. It's wonderful seeing you getting along. This lady here is Fujishima-san. Good day. Oh my Barracoon, how wonderful for you having a lovely girl in your charm. How are you? Living your life here. Instead of regurgitating a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an emphatic nod. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was. Good. As I looked back over to Rena and Mion, they gave me a wink.
Wink.
So now then, about time to have lunch, maybe? Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mia and I were trying to forget.
Actually, it's time to end the episode.
Oh.
We'll have to have lunch next episode.
Not again. Lunch again.
Lunch again. But this time it's a picnic. Next time on Higurashi Z. Don't forget, if you like the video, leave a like. You want to tell us how we did, leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe if you want to see more.
And please keep watching these, because this story does get really good, I promise.
It's a slow start.
I know people aren't into the whole, daily life thing, but it's worth the watch. I promise, I can assure you.
Yeah, it definitely picks up, to say the least.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Picnics.